Welcome to module and week 2 for consumer behavior. Today, we're going to be discussing the unique value proposition. Also, one of the most important concepts of consumer behavior and the consumer life in general is going to be the impulse purchase. And we're going to be looking at that, and hopefully you'll learn some things you can use as a consumer yourselves. And there's going to be a live exercise for homework, and I'll explain that later. First of all, but let's go to the unique value proposition. Every business has to have one. It's a cluster of benefit a company promises to deliver. And businesses have to ask themselves, why should a consumer want their product? What's in it for them? And then what set of benefits and values cause the consumer to select their product? And this has to do with their core competencies as a business. So you've got your segment, then you've got a target within the segment, you position your product, and you position it using the unique value proposition. This chart helps illustrate I'm going to call it the UVP, unique value proposition. This top circle represents what our prospects or customers want and what they expect. Then this circle represents what our competitors offer. And then this circle, the dark blue, represents what we offer. Now, they're labeled this way. What your prospects desire, what your competitors offer, and what their value proposition is, and then what we offer. Notice there's 3 other sections to look at here. This middle section is called the points of parity. And the reason I need you to pay attention to this is because there will be quiz questions on this within a week or 2. You'll see this on a quiz. What's a point of parity? The point of parity is what we offer, is what our competitors offer, and we offer it too. And our customers want it. Notice how this section here is the only section that intersects what our prospects want, what our customers want, what our competitors offer, and what we offer. It's only right here. Points of parity. I'm going to make an illustration. You can go with me on this. This has to do with hotels. Okay, so I've done consulting in the hotel business. What's a point of parity? Well, doesn't every hotel offer clean rooms? Don't they say they offer clean rooms? Don't they say they offer comfortable beds? Don't they say they offer comfortable pillows? Don't they say they offer a quiet type environment? And of course, Wi-Fi, got to have that. Those are what we call table stakes. In other words, those are things that we have to offer. Our customers want them, they expect them. Our competitors offer them. They say they offer them. And we offer them. Those are points of parity. Are they important? Yes. The only problem with the point of parity is they don't reflect how we're different. So let's just say our hotel, let's say in this example, our hotel is a business hotel. Our target audience, our primary target audience is the business traveler. So our competitors, our prospects, they want it, we offer it, clean rooms, comfortable beds, free Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi. But then what is it that, notice this is our prospect circle, this is our circle. Notice there's an intersection only between these two, not with our competitors. What do we offer our competitors want, and what what we offer our competitors can't offer them, and we offer them? Well, in the case of a business hotel, it might be the location. So our location is close to downtown. It's close to the airport, it's close to things to do. It's a differentiator. And so our competitors who don't have the same location can't offer that. So that would be the unique value proposition. And from the points of differentiation, we craft our unique value proposition. We're not done yet because there's one more section, the points of irrelevance. So the points of irrelevance are areas that our prospects don't really want. Our competitors don't offer them. We offer them, but what do we do with the points of irrelevance? In the case of a hotel, let's just say that it's a business hotel, right? It is, location's important, but what may not be important is the fact that our hotel is a historic property. It's registered it's on the registry of historic places. So it's over 100 years old. What if our audience doesn't care about that? The business traveler isn't going to care that much. What they want is Wi-Fi. They want technology. They want electrical outlets throughout the room. They want good lighting. They want, those are the things they want. They don't necessarily care if the room is 100 years old. They'd probably rather not have that. But what happens if our hotel focuses on the historic nature of the property? Then we have a problem. So we should be focusing on the points of differentiation that are meaningful, that create the unique value proposition. We should talk about the points of parity because, hey, just say we have good Wi-Fi, say we are comfortable in bed, we have those things, but we don't lead with those because that's not going to differentiate us. This will differentiate us. But this is the trap we can fall into, the points of irrelevance. So you're probably going to get questions on a quiz coming up, not this week, but maybe following this. It's going to ask you, is this a point of parity? Is it a point of differentiation which can create the unique value proposition? Or is it a point of irrelevance? And this is an example. I took this picture in a parking lot because I thought this was kind of strange. So this is a plumber. You guys may not own your own homes, but your parents do, maybe, and I do. And let's just say I need a plumber. What do I want? I want someone who's highly recommended. I want somebody who is reasonably priced. I want somebody who has good reviews online, has good online reviews. That's what I want. These guys think you will hire them because they're veterans, they're military veterans. I wouldn't hire somebody because of that. I would hire them because of the other things I mentioned. So the points of irrelevance could be the fact that they're veteran owned. Nobody may care. So this is where businesses can get into trouble. Notice they're leading with this. This is really important to them. They're leading with it. And it may not be important to the audience. I'm looking more for confidence and a fair price, not necessarily if the guy was in the military or not. So that can be, is it a point of differentiation or a point of irrelevance? Only research can tell you that. Only a survey with a target audience could really help you tell you that, but you have to suspect this sort of thing. So we're not having a group exercise, but just remember, you're going to be quizzed on the identity of identifying the points of parity. What are they? What are the points of irrelevance? And then what are the points of differentiation? Because this is what we build this is how we develop and identify and isolate our unique value proposition. Now we're talking about impulse buying. Why do we care? There's a really good reason. And that's because about 60% of the purchases consumers make, you and me, everybody, is in the retail environment is unplanned. You go to the grocery store, if you go, a lot of what you buy is unplanned. And and so the marketers, what they try to do, especially retail stores, they try to entice you, they try to show you things in well merchandised areas that say, oh, I know you didn't think about this, but you need this, you should want this. So what influences of impulse buy? Our emotions influence them, our past experiences. Are we getting a good deal? Do we see the word sale, S-A-L-E, sale in English? That means when I see the word sale, what that means is it's a stimulus that creates adrenaline that could get me to purchase a product. So the average American spends this much on impulse buys a year. It's probably more than that because this was from 2020. We've had inflation. Let's say it's $2,400-$2,500 per year. That's a lot of money for people that are on budgets. And why do we impulse buy? So we impulse buy because of emotions. Emotions is one part of it. It plays a part. Having a rough day, we call it retail therapy, if you will. But making decisions based on pure emotion is a way to let impulse purchasing take control of your budget and your money, which is kind of scary actually. So it leads to overspending. And so unfortunately, children or young adults will emulate what their parents did, the way they handled money. And if they were loose and free with money, they just buy something because it's there and they go into debt, high credit card debt, etc. That tends to be a behavior that can be passed down, which is kind of scary. Now, how a household manages money is really important. In most houses, most homes, with a husband and wife, let's just say, like your parents, money arguments can be a major cause of arguments, can be a major cause of conflict. So we have to be careful of that. And some argue that men spend more on impulse buying than women. I'm not sure if that's even true. But it depends on, sometimes what men are buying might be more expensive items, like power equipment, things like that. Women may have less expensive items. This really depends. So why do we impulse buy? Sometimes it's because it's a deal. The sale, I mentioned before, the sale is a stimulus. And more than half of shoppers impulse buy because of a sale. It actually elicits chemicals in our body that, adrenaline and things like that when we see the word sale. And sometimes we see the word, which is a different way, like free shipping. That can be a stimulus to make a purchase. So you're getting something. So that could be a strong stimulus there. And so emotions have to do with it, like I said before. Sometimes reminding us, telling us that we see something we didn't think of, but we see it, and we make our purchase. So how do you stop impulse buying? You're probably never going to stop. But how do you control it? One way is to have a budget and stick with it. The budget is not magic. But if you have a budget and you stick with it, you will stop spending and you allow yourself, let's say in US dollars, a couple hundred US dollars a month for impulse purchases. You track it, and when you're done, you're done. You can't buy anything. So a budget can be important. During COVID-19, I thought this was interesting that these were the top impulse purchases. I think this is soap, I'm not sure. Canned goods, hand sanitizer, of course. People went crazy with toilet paper, and I'll never get that. And water, of course, and then cleaning supplies is another one. So these were the top impulse buys in 2020. They changed based on what's going on with the consumer at a particular time. So give yourself permission to spend. Give yourself fun money, but give it to yourself and make sure it's within the constraints of the budget. And that's how you could actually give yourself some freedom to spend, but put a cap on it. And that's one way. Another way to stop impulse purchases. Another way, and this does work, by the way, is wait. If you're going to make a purchase, you see something on Amazon or Alibaba, or you went to the store, and it's kind of an important high involvement purchase. Wait on it. Don't buy it right away. Think about it. Once you think about it and sleep on it, then the next day you're going to be more confident you made a good choice. Wait 24 hours. Don't let a countdown on Amazon where they say you got limited time. Don't let that influence your decision. That's how bad decisions are made. The product will be there tomorrow. I ask you to watch this video on impulse buying. If you want to go back and watch that. We're not going to watch it right now, but I encourage you to watch that. Take only the amount of cash you need. If you use cash, you will spend less. I guarantee it. Use cash, because you're probably never going to have enough cash. So you're going to be controlling it and monitoring it a little bit more. Costco is really famous for impulse purchases, really famous. I ask that you watch this video as well. Okay. It's in this video. It's also in the static slides. You're going to see that is right under this lecture video. I have the slides there. Okay. And yeah, I'm not gonna. This is too old. But I'm just going to say that different groups will tend to make less impulse purchases. As we get older, we make less impulse purchases, probably because we have fixed incomes. When you get to be over like 65 years old, your incomes are more fixed. Now I want to go to this. That's the lecture part of this. I'm going to go to week 2, look at the assignment. And by the way, so you're going to see you're going to see up top of this, after I post this, you're going to see the video lecture, just like it was up here in week 1 recorded, like you'll see it. Then you're going to see some reading. Then you're going to see the assignment. It's worth 10 points, so it's substantial. Need you to go grocery shopping. I don't care if you're living out of your car. You'll need to go grocery shopping at some point. Go grocery shopping, and I need you to go hungry if you can. Go grocery shopping. You don't have to be buying 100 things. Just go on a limited way grocery shopping to a store, whatever store you go to, and go hungry if you will. And then I'd like you to list what you purchased in your experience. I'd like you to list what you planned to buy and what you did not plan to buy. And this is going to help prove one of the theories here. Okay, so go hungry, do your weekly grocery shopping, and list what you planned to buy and what you did not plan to buy, because you're probably going to make both types of purchases. And then list them and follow that. So please be honest, okay? Some people say, "Ooh, I'm so smart. I don't do impulse purchasing." You purposely won't do it. Just live like you just do normal activity, okay? Then a really brief summary on what you experienced from the assignment. Okay. So that's it for this week, and that's the assignment for this week. And got any questions, you can always email me And I'm here for you. And thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the classroom virtually. Bye-bye.